Good? Wait, god damn it. Okay. Perfect.
Alrighty. Hold on.
right.
Get your jitters out.
All right, cool.
Am I in? Yeah, okay, I'm in.
You're in frame,
I'm
I
in
guess.
frame.
I think I'm gonna put it right here or something.
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. Okay.
Cool.
Ready?
I'm Raul Menjivar, the director of the movie, and a writer and producer, and main actor. And you are?
I'm Travis. I'm the cinematographer of the film.
And emotional support.
Emotional support. I was like, and I carried it on my back.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to physical therapy to survive.
Basically, the director when I was incapacitated as an actor.
Yeah. Should I hit play?
Yeah, go ahead and hit play.
You're obsessed with classical music.
Listen. Oh, you have the motion smoothing on your TV?
Do I?
Yeah, you do. That's gonna drive me insane. Can
how? I don't know.
You don't know how to
off.
do. You don't have a remote for your TV?
No.
Oh,
I don't know
this
where.
is insane. Hold on. Hold on. We're not gonna stop recording. I just need to.
No, do you want this to be in the
Wait, what the hell?
No, it's plugged in.
What is happening?
What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
This should just be the whole thing. No, it's still plugged in. The lights are going. This is a good commentary.
It's the best commentary.
Now you're just fondling my TV.
People. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to go back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, mode. What is happening?
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's perfect. Cool. All right. We're gonna
rewind?
Yeah, let me just rewind.
All right.
Oh, is it still doing it? I'm gonna have to get over it. Whatever.
Yeah. This film is
I've seen it so many times. It'll be new to watch it with the motion smoothness.
This film is nothing if not you having to get over a lot of things.
Oh man. So
it's a little jerky.
So it was a little jerky, yeah. That was on the 90, right?
Would have been, yeah.
We shot all those close-ups on the Zoom.
Yeah. Well, I think people have told me recently, I think I have a very documentary style, which I don't watch documentaries.
I think they say that because just the naturalistic lighting.
I guess so, yeah. And like
you wouldn't think that we lit this, but that took us forever. That took us half the time we were there to light that shit.
That might have been the hardest thing we ever lit. Because it was like really frustrating trying to get it to look colorful and a little bit fake looking, but not like too commercially.
Yeah.
There was a weird balance in that one.
It was crazy too because we were dealing with the contrast too because the sun kept on.
I was gonna say the clouds
kept on moving, and so we had to wait sometimes or add bounce.
Yeah, I think
to make it more or less contrast.
The color smooths it out a lot though.
Yeah.
Like your coloring makes it look.
It was. You know how long? This is the thing that took me the longest to color grade.
Really?
Yeah. Because I had to try to get those blue. I didn't want it to look too blue, but not too gray. And so I had to hit this in between.
No, there's a UPS logo.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
It showed up like last minute. I don't think it's in this last shot either. Like when I walk out.
Oh.
And that's you going past the camera. Yeah.
I remember one of the frustrating things about this was just like how narrow everything was to move around in, and I remember flagging that was annoying. Like when you guys had the sex scene.
Oh yeah.
That was tricky.
Which I'm kind of happy how the sex scene turned out because I was so worried that it wasn't gonna look like it
convincing
that the lighting was gonna match because of we flagged that out.
Yeah.
You know, and remember the lights in the back and everything.
Yeah, that was tricky.
Yeah.
And
that you wanted those little
I did those little inserts.
Yeah, inserts. Good.
Is this in the
This is in the place.
Yeah, okay. I do remember this.
We shot that on the 24.
Yeah.
And
I don't love that lens, but
That's assistant director. Esteban Pineda.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
In the
I was like,
Yeah.
that wasn't someone working there.
You like totally forgot what happened during this.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no memory of any of it.
We shot all this in 2 hours.
Yeah,
We
it
had
was
4
really
hours to
quick.
shoot. We shot it so fast. It was wild.
Did we shoot?
Did I tell you that the people said we weren't actually supposed to film behind the counter?
I remember that. I do remember that of like them not wanting us behind the counter. I was like, what did you think we were renting this for?
Yeah. But there were people working like in their offices back there. There's
Yeah.
like 2 ladies.
That was something I think I learned on this film the most was that like people pierce space but don't care.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that close up?
That was like slow motion.
Yeah, I had to do that in post.
Yeah, that looked really nice though. Yeah.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, there wasn't any frame lagging or anything. That was great.
Yeah. No, that took forever to smooth out because, like, I needed that shot to be longer and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So it looks like slow motion, but it works like psychologically, I guess. Anyway. What more about here?
I remember this. I remember I got pizza at the place beside it.
Oh, you
waiting
did.
for that shot.
Oh, and you didn't finish. You got something else, and I finished eating it. What was it?
Yeah, it was like I do remember that.
Your shot.
Still one of my favorite shots. Yeah.
For like 2, it's like not even a second long.
That subway shot I like too. It is like subway cars just have great lighting opportunities. Just every time I shoot in them, I find something new. Weirdly enough, even though like they're so mundane.
In this most random location possible.
That was really. I don't think I ever told you about that.
What?
That when we got there, that street right down the street, is the Airbnb that I stayed in when I first moved to New York.
Oh, you said that you lived here, like.
I
lived
stayed in
there for a little bit.
Airbnb
You told
there
me
for
that,
like
yeah.
a week or 2 or whatever, and like it was weird because I hadn't been there since I was 18, and like last time I was on that building, I was at a roof. It was a rooftop built. Like I
And
stayed
you were
on the
about to
roof.
jump off.
I was gonna jump off.
Really?
I was thinking about it
Oh,
at the
shit.
time.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I was thinking about it.
Oh no! Fuck
And
no.
so it was weird to go back there and be like, oh wow, look how much I've grown.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I hope we don't get copyrighted for the. I keep on thinking about that. I hope we don't get copyrighted for the Marvel shit that's back there.
Oh yeah, they are
Just hope
litigious.
no one.
No one
notices
cares
it.
enough.
No one cares enough. I love the lighting on her.
Yeah, we have a
It's
light.
fantastic. That's an MC. That's one
Yeah,
MC lighting.
we have a light magnetized to the fridge, doing that,
Yeah.
which it was very
That's
seamless.
So tiny.
Was this out of focus
Yeah, I was out of focus.
originally? Okay, I couldn't
Yeah, yeah.
wasn't sure that was effect. Yeah. I mean, of the scenes I've shot where people are having sex and they've done POVs, this was the least uncomfortable.
Even though it's supposed to kind of be a little uncomfortable.
No, I
you
meant
know,
for like me.
Oh, for you.
I've shot ones where it's been so off. Like, where like girls have made direct eye contact with the camera and like straddle. It's been so bad.
No, we kept it professional.
Yeah.
The Jesus Mary kink.
The
Marissa,
religious-
she came up with that term for that
Oh, did
scene.
she really? The Jesus Mary King? It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
bad band name.
Right?
Still like that shot. Still like that glasses shot.
Yeah, great close up, and then it just cuts seamless to this.
Shit was a fucking movie, bro.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember
Ready on me?
that was one of the most frustrating shots we were doing, I remember.
Because I kept on being like, it doesn't look special enough. Like it was too bland.
And it wasn't even that, it was just matching the foreground that
right,
foreground
yeah.
element.
Yeah.
It was just like confusing to match them the exact amount.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do.
And then like also competing with like the other graffiti and
Mm-hmm.
it looking at like coordinated but an exact but not fucking up the rule of thirds.
Yeah.
And then just like also shooting outside there sucked.
Just working.
So many
I
birds.
didn't mean to really.
Birds, just like bugs. It smelled terrible. There was a weird substance.
Wasn't it like
leaking.
pretty hot? Oh yeah, there was a substance leaking.
There's
from
like a
the-
weird
yeah, so this is
substance.
under a bridge. This is under a bridge, and it's just there's. I guess what, like the glue of
It's the
the
glue.
material is like dripping down like in front of us.
Yeah.
And probably carcinogenic.
I guess so.
Oh,
More
yeah.
than likely.
This is gonna be like a Tarkovsky thing. We all get cancer.
Yeah, we're gonna all get cancer because of the fucking movie.
Yo, pussy.
Uh,
Pussies don't get pussy
and
unless they're gay.
my other cousin, Miguel Pineda, doing his
Right. You're right.
acting debut.
You want it? Take
It's
it. Fuck it.
it's weird how this looks saturated, but also still very decent. Like
Right? It's a weird look.
it's
And
it's weird, because it's like the colors look vibrant, but the grays look really gray.
Yeah. There's like an underlying depressing
This
feeling.
this
to
shot is very sad.
It. Yeah. You know what? I shot that myself.
Did you?
Yeah, we didn't get my reverse shot of me talking to him that day. We completely blew past it.
Oh, where is that then?
That's my apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me talking. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what that
it
is.
looks pretty. Yeah, I mean, it
looks
pretty
just like the
close.
location,
Not
yeah.
bad, yeah.
Luckily, I had a window. And so
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
had
say,
to-
it doesn't
yeah.
look off.
Yeah, that was annoying because
We-
when
no,
I
we-
realized I hadn't shot that.
We
I
only
lost
shot
one.
there one day, right?
Yeah, we shot there one day. We got a lot.
We
in
only
there.
did 2 hours?
Well, yeah, no, we had 4 hours in there, but we
I
finished
feel like we
everything
waited
in 2
for
hours.
that girl a while.
Yeah,
though.
we did. Yeah,
I feel like that was something we
we
did.
almost didn't get a girl for that scene.
I remember, yeah, I remember that.
I was freaking out.
Just the water.
That'll be $2.
Have you ever worked a service job?
I mean, like customer service. Like I worked at
You haven't worked
PetSmart,
yeah,
not
but-
food.
Yeah, but you haven't worked at food.
No, no.
It's a different energy.
You?
I worked at an ice cream place for like
Okay.
a month or two in high school, and I got fired.
Why'd you get fired?
You wouldn't believe me.
Tell it.
Attitude.
Attitude. Oh wow.
I didn't say
Why
anything.
you attitude?
I know,
The
right?
fuck?
I didn't say anything bad or anything. I just had a look to me, and and a
People
tone.
were like, "This guy's. I don't like this guy." You
I
gotta-
was really depressed, and I was a teenager, but no, like I definitely wasn't being like "fuck you," but I was like, "Okay, I'll go do that." Like
Yeah.
I was being a bitch. Yeah, that stairwell's great.
right, and that the for rent sign. We
We
just
put
took
that
it.
up, yeah.
We just took it off the street and put it there. So you could call that number. You could probably find a place to rent in New York City, actually. So
Yeah, there's plenty of space available.
give it a call. Prank call it, guys.
Ooh, I forgot about that. That was nice. That little fade.
I'm not a bad editor.
The award was granted. Yeah.
Oh, remember how insane? I knew this drove you insane when we were doing this one.
Yeah, but it actually did work a lot better than I thought it was gonna go. I think it drove me insane a bit because that was like our last thing before lunch.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, I just gotta get through this because I want to like take a break so bad.
It was so noisy. There was a guy with a lawnmower. Then there was cars passing.
Yeah,
and then
and
there
people
was
would try and
planes,
yeah, and
trains, and automobiles.
well, also like what people don't realize is between all of those arches is that gravel, and people park between them.
Yeah, yeah.
So people would go to park while we were shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Or just walk past too. There was people that would just walk.
oh, because
past.
yeah,
Like there's, you can see the car back there.
yeah, and what was I was like, why was this frustrating? I'm not operating the camera, and I have the microphone, and I was having to walk with you guys. That was the stroke, and we were losing signal on the lawns. That was
Yeah.
the.
And if you look closer, you can see porn on my glasses here, and it doesn't
Oh,
match.
that is
the
actual porn.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can't act. It doesn't match the sound. that
Oh
you're
yeah, she's
hearing.
a dick in her mouth.
Yeah.
She can't be doing that.
Yeah, so it's not accurate.
Oh, wow.
But it's okay. That's filmmaking.
Yeah.
That's the magic of the movie.
Maybe the other girl's moaning.
That
Do you
was
still have that porno? Do you have it? Could you find it if you needed to?
No, I don't have. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
you
save
should-
them.
You should comment and be like, "This is in my movie," and then have the link.
I should. I thought of putting the movie on Pornhub or the trailer just cause it would get some audience interested.
I think you should still.
It's a horny movie.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
It's a horny movie. Who knows? I recorded that me saying fuck it like 50 times because I was like, it doesn't sound clear enough. It shouldn't be that clear, and then all that. And then this, I always felt so weird about how I did these texts because I was like, should I make it more techie or should I make it simple? And I just kept it simple.
I was gonna say the
what-
font is very much an app font, which I think works.
That's hilarious. I took that in the bathroom. Actually, that's probably the funniest part of the movie for me is that picture of me.
Marine biology, not here for hookup.
Everyone did great
Fuck
with this, with the,
She, her, vegan. She, her.
with
Yeah.
the Tinder or the faller.
It's weird to look back on this. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you know why I called it faller, right?
No.
So the app that he downloads is called faller because in Spanish the word follar, this is spelled faller, is like to have sex. There you go. There you go.
As I also pick up a cigarette, yeah.
It's your first
The only thing bigger than my attitude.
it's your first cameo because
Yeah.
you have a second one.
Yeah. That was the last day of shooting. I was so zoned out.
Currently in a
I think I wanted to date that day.
You did later that day. You said you
Yeah,
were
I was
fine-
looking forward
you
to
said
that date.
You were like, this girl's the love of my life.
I'm not sure that. That's
Kidding.
such bullshit. Well, I had met her like the week or two previous, and then she was busy, and she kept asking me to hang out, and I'm like, sorry, babe, I'm shooting this fucking short film. and I was, and she
This
got,
fucking short film.
and she got a play-by-play of like anything that was
oh
happening.
yeah,
I'm
all
like,
the
yeah, this
all
happened.
all the drama. And this was me. I shot this particular shot. Oh, did I tell you the story of the shot? That there was this autistic Chinese guy that came out of a store, this clothing store, and he goes up to us and he's playing
Who's this?
Chinese. This is a girl I went to college with. Shout out to Anjali.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And
This is where's this in Queens? Is this on Roosevelt?
no, that's Jamaica Avenue.
Okay.
Shout out to the Ave. But yeah, that shot. No, people love that. People love that. I'm a man of the people.
Oh, look, my bedroom.
Your bedroom.
Oh, that was also weird. That was the first thing we shot.
Yeah, that was. The first
That was
thing we
weird.
shot. But I gotta finish the Chinese guy story. Hold on. So like the guy's playing like Chinese pop music as we're recording. He goes up to the camera and is just like playing it to my cousin who's helping me, who's pressed record on the camera, and so he's just like playing it, and we're just telling him, hey, can you move a little bit? And then we were like, hey, play this music, and we put Spanish reggaeton on there, and he ran away. I don't know what that was, but he was not about it.
He's you
He's
know.
a little xenophobic.
Yeah,
I think.
he might not have all the brain capacity, but he still has xenophobia. It was
I really love that shot though, that wide.
Yeah. My bedroom has that like really great framing you can do with it, which I always enjoy.
Yeah, everything about you is great. Everything.
I knew we were shooting in my bedroom, but I was just like, oh yeah, people are in my bed. Like, and I was like very like, oh, this is weird. I didn't hate it, but I was just very confused. I don't have those sheets anymore. That was part of the reason I was like, I need new sheets. Too many people have been in here.
Do you have those still? You burn them? Or?
I put them by like a trash can for homeless people.
They'll find.
Yeah, someone can use them, but
And then the blowjob sounds are from actual porno.
oh really? You didn't
Yeah.
like
No,
get a
no.
banana?
No, I didn't
and-
get a banana or
and
anything.
make the
It's just-
sounds. The Popeyes cup and the Stella.
See, I'm not a big sound design person. As you can tell, there's unfortunately some parts in the movie. What the?
What?
You could have done them. I
Yeah,
would have just
yeah,
come in and
yeah.
like, Travis, record.
You should just like hire someone and be like, it's a voiceover role. I need to blow you.
I need
though."
a blow. All in one.
Yeah. Be like, okay, like unzip your pants. I'm gonna put the microphone right beside it. Oh, yeah.
Unzip your pants or my?
Both. I don't know. I don't know, man.
That's your way of. That's what you think of.
My
I'm gonna hire
production.
them so I can blow them, so to get the audio.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
for them to blow me.
Oh no, I thought 100%. Like I'll blow that.
You want to get the sound right.
Yeah, of course.
If you want something
Done right, you
right,
gotta do it yourself.
you have
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
the
it yourself.
director.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the real that's the real fucking pain you have to pay for films. Sometimes you have to suck for the sound.
Exactly.
I had that one time with a
Sacrifice.
film where I put out like a Craigslist ad and some guy like hit me up being like, I'm interested in the role, and then like 2 seconds later emailed me again, was like, wait, is this a gay role? I don't want to do a gay role. And then I like just like to fuck with him was like, it actually is a gay role. You actually have to suck dick for heroin. And then I was like, how long can you hold your breath? I just started emailing this actor, and he was like,
If he's not all for it, if he can't go all the way through for
oh,
it, he's not
and
good
the
for
film
it.
wasn't gay at all, and there's nothing, but he just like, but I was like, I'm gonna mess with this guy. Did I shoot this?
No, I shot that one. Yeah. That was just a couple. See, there was just a couple things of me that we missed, and I decided to shoot that.
Have you ever actually talked to yourself in the mirror
Yeah, all the
before
time.
a date?
No, not for before a date. No,
Okay.
no. That would be psychotic. I feel like.
People must do that though.
Like
I feel
you.
like yeah, I don't know if I've done that. I feel like at one point I've practiced hellos. I'm like, hi. Like I've done that. And this is Angel Noir Cafe,
Angel Noir Cafe.
which is still like after this film is one of my hangout spots. I
It's
go
nice
there. I
inside.
go there and write and have meetings all the time. I love that place still.
I loved how that.
That's great. Yeah,
yeah.
that like you making it green made it a lot more interesting.
That was not on purpose. I was trying to get off because there's actually a really violet light coming out from.
Oh,
that
yeah,
light.
I remember that. It
And
was
it
like
did
an
not
ugly
fit the
purple.
color scheme at all of the whole film. So I was like, forget that. I need to change this grade. So it actually matches the inside because there's that
Yeah.
like green highlight behind her.
You never let me say hi to other guys.
Again,
Hello,
the
I'm
best.
my own person.
The best
The
shot.
best
Is it
shots are here.
because it's a very Sam Esmail shot? A bit. It's very.
You know what? It might be.
It's
It
kinda
might
is
be
that,
because
yeah.
of that.
I like the
Mr.
little
Ro-
bokeh in the far corner right
I
there.
know.
That's nice.
We had just some people from set working back there, sitting down.
To receive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very subtle, but
It's
does
so
help.
subtle. Yeah, you can see people moving back there.
It's weird
God.
that they don't use that bar at all, except for like events that people
Yeah.
rent out. Like it's so.
I want to film there again.
I would drink there all the time if it was available. I love that place. I love getting coffee there.
Okay.
I want to film there again though. It was such a nice spot.
Yeah.
There's so much to do there. There's like that. There's
Anyway,
remember that piano, and then there was like a statue on the piano of like a what was it, like a bowl or something?
Yeah, what was great about those places was it had character, but it not like an overwhelming amount. Like when you're location
yeah.
scouting, some places don't fit tonally or like look too fake. It either looks too like this is a Airbnb, or it's like it looks fucking too characterized. But like this place, because it's so dark,
Yeah.
it works.
and so when the cops get there, he starts shooting.
Have you heard a date like this?
And a bullet
That's what inspired me to write it. I had
Like a
date
girl
just
being
that.
like, have you had a girl ask to peg you?
No, not that.
See, I
No.
get that all the time.
Really?
Once you mention you're bi,
Oh.
once you mention you're bi, almost every girl is like, wait a minute, like it's
Wait, let me do this.
Yeah,
I
it-
want to do this.
it instantly like is on the table, and I'm like, and I have to explain. I'm like, I'm saving
No,
I'm saving pegging for marriage. Actually, I genuinely am. I'm like, that's a
pegging is your marital contract.
yeah. Everything else has been taken away, but pegging's like, yeah, you have to be on a special level for me to for me to be pegged by
And
you.
then this
yeah.
location, we have to talk about this location.
Hell.
It was insane.
Always have extra batteries.
Always have extra batteries.
Have
And
crew for everything. And
crew
not,
for everything, and then also just fuck people that are in apartment buildings that just say that we're too noisy.
Well,
We
that
were
was the
not
thing
noisy.
is we were loud, but I don't remember. There's no yelling or anything.
Not really. I think it just echoes because of like the architecture.
I
maybe.
guess, but
But the best part of that whole night was the kid with Down syndrome coming out.
yeah, they're
and then
attracted to you.
And then what? what?
They're swarming you.
They swarm me. Yeah.
Not once,
They just
but
know.
twice.
They just know. I've been around kids with Down syndromes. They're just like, hey, you get it.
That tree in the background is a really nice pop of color.
That?
Like that lit
Right, yeah.
tree, the bokeh,
Yeah.
and the two lights. One of those, I think one of those lights is natural, one of those isn't. But
No, I think those were all natural lights.
oh, was it really?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
We just got closer to the.
Oh yeah, because there was two lamps.
Yeah, there's 2 lamps,
This
yeah.
looks really nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that cut. I love how that cuts back to. I gotta like congratulate myself.
Yeah. Just well,
But yeah.
I mean, this does look
But
really
yeah,
nice. The lamps.
Applause to Elena though. She did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
All those lines. I
Did we do
actually
that the
don't
same
have.
night? Did we do that outside the stuff the same night as the
No,
date?
we did that the next
Next
night.
night. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But the Down syndrome guy, he was worried about you. When you were laying down on the ground, he was like,
"Are you-"
"What?
and
Why
I
is he
was-
on the ground? Is
And
he
I'm
okay?"
like, I'm so
And then-
tired, man.
And he was like, "It's cold," and he had like he had like a t-shirt on. He's like, "It's cold." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, are you not cold?" He's like, "Nah." And he just stood there for like 10 minutes, and then went back in, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why that was like a nice little diversion because I was freaking out. We were both freaking out because we didn't have the batteries and stuff.
Yeah, it was
For
like
Batteries for the mic or the
Yeah, it was the
the
recorder.
recorder,
Asian girl the other day, bro.
I love this location.
Fucking tits.
right?
Like, especially because your character does a monologue. Having an empty audience is like such a perfect like.
You know, honestly, I
Yes.
forgot about that, like that purposeful poetry about the empty
Yeah.
audience. Like that was always in there, but I like.
And getting that girl, she came through and she was like on time and did everything perfectly. Was down
Sophia.
for anything. Yeah, she was great.
Sophia, amazing.
Fuck women.
And she plays two parts. Yeah, she plays one of the girls in the dating app sequence.
You know, those don't make any sense to me.
Oh,
So she comes
I
out
completely
twice in the
forgot.
film.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
didn't even think about that.
So
I remember the
yeah.
dating app sequence. Like I set it up and then was like, since there was no changing lighting. I was like working on music while we were doing it for a lot of it. I just had my
Yeah.
headphones in and was like, yeah, this looks great.
And people were just coming in, and then like 3 people didn't show up, but it worked. I don't think if I had more girls, I don't think it would have been as good.
It would have been a little chaotic.
It would have
I
been
think.
yeah,
Things
over
would
the
have gotten
a bit
missed.
too over the top.
My tick worked. Why don't they just notice me?
Remember you when I
I'm
did
not rich.
this, you
I'm
told
not
me
Brad
go
Pitt,
take a
but
walk,
I got a big.
so I
Did
could
I?
get into character. Yeah, you're like go take a walk.
I
Get
don't
into
remember
it.
that
You
at
said
all.
that. You said,
I don't need much.
but I actually ended up using the take before you told me that, which was
Oh, interesting.
At least.
because we did this like 4 times before it got I think too windy. Because we came
Oh,
here,
yeah, it
we came here like
rained.
3 times.
It rained. I remember that. It
Yeah.
started raining and we were like, well, this is it.
We shot here 3 times.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't think I did.
Your chance.
Cause I think
Oh
you,
no, yeah, we came by once.
You can't. Yeah, I remember you texting me like, "You want to come by?" I was like, "You guys got this. I'm gonna stay home
Yeah.
and relax a little bit."
Because it rained and it was too windy, and the like it all went to shit because we didn't get his reverse shots. But did you come like the 3rd time?
Maybe I don't know.
Stop complaining.
I think so,
Fuck you, man.
but the wind isn't too present,
No.
and like yeah, you can tell it's actually kind of sunsetting a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that wide.
Phenomenal.
Loved that wide. I always liked that wide. I actually do like it at I remember I really kind of thought it should be inside the stage, but I actually like it being you guys hanging on it. And like it mirrors the first one a bit more that way.
Yeah, and it would have been too white. Was
Yeah.
my word.
What is this music?
I forget the name.
It's good, yeah.
Right, it's a good. Have you watched the whole movie? Travis?
I've seen the.
You saw like the second to last cut.
Yeah,
final
I've seen the
cut,
second to last cut,
The
that's
one
about it.
you didn't see the denoised one. This is the
No.
completely denoised. Because it was.
Oh, we
pretty
gotta talk
noisy.
about this. I
Yeah,
guess.
so I just need like for the people that have seen us like this is an actual street in New York City. These are actual prostitutes.
And it was, and we're filming this in a car.
In a
it's
car,
going
yeah.
through a windshield, and we're doing this in the middle of the night, hoping to God we don't get caught.
Yeah, I was wearing a mic. I'm actually mic'd up this whole time, but it wasn't clear audio, so I don't use it.
Yeah.
This is the second take because the first take we actually got pretty good audio, but the problem was that you couldn't see me very well because there was a car that decided to park or something.
Yeah, it was so chaotic. I remember.
But it was so funny interacting with them as this guy, as this character. They said $60 for everything, $60.
Well,
So, and just in case you're wondering,
I mean, yeah. That felt like we're shooting a documentary because we basically
Yeah.
were. Where it was like we had to hide out and covertly shoot all of that and not get caught, and people and like being there. We went there after shooting the whole day, so we were all tired. We went there late at night. I think it was.
yeah,
it
we were
was,
midnight.
Yeah.
Because that's when they come out is midnight.
Yeah, because I remember we got home at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah, I remember that.
I think we went a little early, 11, like 11ish. It was on a weekday, so it was actually. I think that's why they come out sooner because on a
That
weekday.
shadow is really nice. I was thinking about that before, but the shadow looks really good. Yeah.
Those are just the MCs going off, right?
Yeah, it has that TV mode.
You have a new message.
Do you still have Tinder?
Yeah, I have
You
all the
still
dating
Tindering?
apps.
Yeah.
I have all the dating apps.
I've gone off Tinder, so it's funny looking at this being like, I remember this. I remember how this was. Maybe we should get back on Tinder. Maybe this is an advertisement for Tinder, where I'm like, ooh.
Or I should say Marissa, who plays Venus. I don't. It's hard. It's like sometimes it's easy to miss the name Venus just because it's only said once. But she's a model and she did great. So if you guys ever want to hire her, shout out to her. Go follow her.
I just love the texting.
The texting, yeah, right. Like people said that I should have had sound design underneath this.
I like how quiet it is. 'Cause
Right?
Everything
Yeah?
else has
yeah,
music
What do you think? Yeah, because I was
and
wondering.
sound. I kind of like how, because that's what it normally is like in real life, and like it helps with the awkwardness. The 2 exclamation marks is a good,
And like,
good addition.
did you notice that Frank, because Frank's the guy who's texting, or the old guy.
Yeah.
In the script, his name is Frank. when he's texting,
He punctuates?
he punctuates
Yeah.
and uses correct grammar while when I'm texting back, it's a
Which is
text
like a
language.
great sign of like, what's going on here?
Exactly.
Yeah. Did we shoot this the same night as the prostitute stuff?
Yes, we did.
yeah.
Because we finished there and then went
Went here. Yeah. Which these all went off without a hitch. Not that they were that
we
complicated.
We only did this twice. We did it in this stairwell and then the other stairwell. That one
Yeah.
before. And this shot, I like the shot a lot more. That's why we go with this.
Do you remember the door? I remember this hallway and the door was really, like perfectly fits. And,
That
like,
gray looks good there.
Yeah.
love
And
it.
also it's like, this looks so sketchy. But it's like, yeah, if you're horny, you're just like, yeah, it's fine. You're like, whatever. You know, like you have such blind. And the little cross is nice. Yeah.
Aquí y no dieron gracias. I actually don't know what this is. And this is a completely different location.
Yeah, and you can barely tell.
Yeah.
You can barely
because
see,
the grade actually helps it.
Yeah, you can barely see the hallway.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you can tell there's a wall behind.
Yeah.
But it's not that obvious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where is it? You should pop out like right here, I think.
I think it's in a closer shot, actually.
There you
Oh,
go.
there I
there you
am.
are.
There I am. Look at me lean. God damn. I always liked that shot. Because I liked shooting through the doorways. I liked creating the frame within a frame. I thought it made it a lot more suspenseful.
Yeah, you were the one that suggested that.
Yeah,
because I was gonna just do it straight on, but no, it builds a little bit more suspense.
Yeah,
there,
you don't know
definitely.
you don't know where he's gonna come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can come from any of the directions, and you don't really get an idea of the space other than the living room, and then until later on.
Our symbol,
Yeah.
the La Pieta, the Jesus and Mary kink. Our great reveal.
Do you think about doing a musical sting there at all?
What do you
like,
mean?
well, because like the music just keeps playing. Did you ever think about doing a musical sting when he enters?
No, I want to keep it real in the moment. Because it's always playing in the background. It's playing on the recorder.
I remember that shot was tricky. The whip movement and like these.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they weren't tricky, but
Pacing.
we were very tired and just trying to get it all synced right. Was
No,
like
it was tricky, but to edit it was insane.
I can imagine. Yeah,
And Richard Egan,
he's great. That shot was great. Like for a reveal of him, that mask off moment.
I love it because it doesn't feel like, I guess, especially when you read it, it may come off as a little gimmicky, you know?
Yeah, but in the moment it feels
but-
more desperate.
Yeah. And that was the key. And that was, I think, why I needed it to be that panning and all that cutting right before. It had to
Yeah, so
feel-
that, like once he
yeah.
takes the mask off and it slows down, it works.
And I actually like that close-up of me. I like how the lamp is coming off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
It's like
that
very
little-
soft.
Yeah, that was a thing. There was a lot of natural lighting in the apartment. And the
Yeah.
apartment was lit really nicely, where it was like there wasn't and it was cool using practicals and not having to do a lot of extra. Like I'm pretty sure that is the bulb.
Yeah.
Hanging with that one in the back, like that, which was nice. It was. I mean, I know the grade would have done a lot of the work, but it was nice that the apartment kind of had all these light spots already there. Where it wasn't a lot of additional lighting having to be done. It was already kind of there.
And
for
then
us.
this right here, this is like 3 hidden cuts right here. There's 3 hidden cuts.
Oh wow!
I cut between 2 takes, and then there's a mishap where he looks into the camera, and so I had to cut that out by cutting it cutting between him looking at the camera and then so I blurred it out between the same
Okay.
take, so it looks so there's so much going on in that little spot.
And this looks really nice.
Yeah.
This looks.
Oh, and it's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful close up.
Yeah, the dark foreground, and the light background.
Now, we're past all of that. We can. I'll be honest with you. I promise I'll be honest with you. I swear.
This monologue had so many.
You get the wrong idea here, man.
This is the thing that changed the most out of all the drafts that I wrote. was
It's
the
always
monologue.
hard to do when you're writing a monologue, because you gotta balance it where it has to give enough answers, a lot of the theming, but you don't want it to feel like it's just like the writer explaining everything. I've had
Exactly.
that with some of these scripts where like it's gotten to the end where I'm like, that end monologue was what the film was about, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to write this actually. Like it made sense in my brain. Now I'm like, oh, does this work?
There was a version of this where it was much more religious.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a point where the elderly character
Was
is
he more
Frank.
religious originally?
Yeah, and there's actually he does like an Adam and Eve reference. It's like, what do you do when there's not? What would Adam do without Eve? You know.
Okay.
And so then there was actually going to be a conversation where he suggests to the main character that it's like not gay. That they're just loving each other as Adam would have loved himself in the garden by himself. That was kind of there was gonna be like something like
this
that.
thing of like, oh, well, Eve sinned, so it's like we only have each other.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I like that a lot actually. Yeah.
So, but
Did
it
you
would
ever
have been too like cerebral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get why you took it out. Did you ever come up with a lot of backstory for him?
Yes,
Like,
there was a version where you actually see him throughout his day, like doing things.
Oh, interesting.
And,
Okay.
And living by himself and just being sad. Really.
Gotcha. So
But-
you did when you were writing the character, you had a lot more in mind than just like
Yeah,
he's a desperate, lonely guy. Like our main character, like you had a lot of like his past in mind.
I
Gotcha.
did. Because he was loosely based off a family friend who's honored in the credits, Richard Swickard, and I helped him out like in his house. Anyway, but he was originally going to play Frank, and he's like a war vet, like Vietnam vet.
I was
and
gonna
everything.
wonder about that. Because for how old this character is, it's like what would the past have been like? What if would he have gone through a war? What would that have been like sexuality wise? And okay, yeah.
So there was going to be like the reason why he jumps more into the violence was always going to be that military background. Was going to be something like that. But fortunately, Swickard passed away, and then so I just did a bunch of rewriting, and this is what it was. And actually, thanks to Richard Egan, who's playing Frank here, he said I had the original script I sent him for the audition. He was like, I need more. He's like, I need this. I don't think you're saying what needs to be said here. And I was like, all right, I'll take the second look. And then this is what it came up with. And he was like, I like it, and we did it. That was it.
Okay, so much after. Interesting. Yeah. I love the little light, the lamp hitting his eyes.
Yeah, the eye light, like
it makes him look so much more sensitive once it's just great. When he leans in, he looks looks like he's almost crying or something.
Yeah. And then
you're
start
actually crying.
Real tears there. Blood, sweat, and tears went in the movie.
Well, this would have been what, the last day of shooting?
Second to last
day of shooting, like the main stuff. Yeah, this would have been Friday.
This was Friday, yeah.
Yeah, so we would have started shooting what, the Monday or the Sunday.
And that day was insane.
So yeah, we were just exhausted by the end. But it was like, I mean, there was like a nice, satisfying feeling of like, we're almost there.
Yeah.
I
always knew that by the time we were in this location, we were gonna feel like we got it under
yeah,
wraps.
it was like, there was like a lot of nervousness at the beginning of like, oh, we're doing this. But by then it was like, it felt like a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even though we were going to, I mean, for the most part, we were hopping around locations, but you were still like waking up and going somewhere every day, which is what I love about set in general, is like that like freedom, but also like that routine. But yeah, when we were here, it was just like, okay, we're towards the end of this. You know what I mean? A couple more days, and we shot Sunday in my apartment for the faller stuff, but that was so quick. So it's like these felt like really did feel like the last 2 days of shooting. We were so exhausted. I remember
because we knew the faller stuff was going to be easier.
Yeah,
we were gonna hang around.
This was like, yeah, we weren't worried about getting the faller stuff.
I never expected I was going to do that. That
with
little
the hair
like, rage
pulling
thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I think I remember that day. Yeah, I mean, we were all exhausted.
Just so many things happened that day.
So many things happened that day. I remember
that.
I remember the morning of that. I went to Crown Heights and dropped off a roll of film that I'd shot during this, and then I went from Crown Heights to Howard Beach, and I hit something skating and like.
Oh yeah, you scraped yourself.
Yeah,
pretty bad,
I wasn't
right?
like hurt bad, but I remember that like definitely like, added to my energy of just like ugh.
I love that reaction. Yeah,
Yeah, and the zoom is nice.
The The digital zoom.
The digital zoom. You sold me on digital zooms in this
Yeah.
movie. I never thought they looked that good. And I remember I asked about that, and you just went Da Vinci, and I was like,
Door, please.
oh.
No.
I've waited too long for this.
And this would have been the
It's a
second
phenomenal shot. Yeah, that was the second day. Phenomenal shot. I love the gun there.
Okay, chill.
Come away from the fucking door.
Oh, did I tell you the other version of how this was all supposed to go down
No.
too? In one of the earlier drafts, Frank, he actually convinces Edison enough to go into the bedroom with him, and they're about to have
Oh,
sex. They're like, he's like on
interesting.
top of each other, like they're like cuddling, and then he like grabs him, and then he's like, oh no, and so he runs away, and then it goes to this.
Oh, does it go back out to the living room? Or the
Yeah, they
ends-
go back to the living room.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But
Yeah, all the stuff on the table, that wasn't even art. Because we really didn't have an art department or anything. But
no,
it was
that was just all my uncle's stuff.
just, yeah. This would have been shot in the 70s. Yeah, it's definitely shot in the 70s.
Yeah.
I actually do really like this shot, not for you being naked in it, but just
sure?
like, yeah. But like, I just remember like, because I remember you being like, I want to be objectified in this shot, and I was like, you got it.
And you
like,
did it.
Yeah.
That pan up was all it needed.
Yeah, like I thought I shot it like I would shoot like anything I was like pornographic. So I was shooting, like it's almost the most sensual part in the movie.
Yeah,
So the
that
other
little
sensual
pan-
stuff is more voyeuristic or creepy, but that is like sensual. Like it's just like a nice slow pan. Oh, I like the foreground, that little element in the front of the couch. Ooh, we should have got shots of like your back and the hand caressing.
Yeah.
Making
We
it
were just
more
but
sexy.
we got something.
We got the
Yeah.
essentials, yeah.
That was actually I'm zooming into a shot. It was wider.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Let me blow you.
What a great shot. That should be on your dating profile. Just the gun and you naked, confused. Yeah, well, I really was working on my script recently. I just love inserts.
Right?
Which is
It just-
probably-
Oh, ooh, I loved it. I love that. And remember when I was beating you up over here?
I remember being on the floor for this, yeah, and being like, I can do this all day. I was so comfy.
Well, actually hearing the punch sounds coming out from there are really nice. And wow.
The blood looks really good, not fake looking at all.
Our makeup artist Mariana
Yeah,
Corrales. Shout out to her.
that's a great shot. I like that
Yeah.
little focus shift.
Oh, and that little blood that just spatters out.
Yeah, it sells it perfectly.
And then this is my favorite shot. Because it's just simple.
Yeah, it's a nice long oneer. And like because it's such a wide, you look so small and like
Yeah.
dainty. It's great.
So this is the second time I show my ass. in a
Oh
movie.
wait, this is. Oh, I know. Okay, this is
actually-
when he comes into frame, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's what
I do
about
love
it.
this shot. Yeah.
Yeah. And then right here, I actually hurt myself. And there, you see me grab me? I actually pulled something there. That's me. Oh no, what happened? Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
The blood looks perfect on everything. And this is the best.
You mean for like
Yeah.
a micro budget film?
Medium,
The
look at that.
effects worked out so well. The smear, that's a great pan.
And we worked on that pan a lot. Remember how many times I threw myself
Yeah,
against the
because we
window?
only had like
And
really
then here we go. This that we had to do so many times, but I loved it. I loved
that
was.
squishy sound is great. Yeah.
There's no extra effects there in the blood. That was all in camera.
Yeah, like it's misty and yeah.
And then I had to clean all that
I
up.
was gonna say how'd that painting
Oh, that
go?
took me like 2 days,
I
3
remember.
days, like all day. Because
Yeah.
it was a lot.
I
had to clean it all
remember
myself.
like. I remember saying to you before, I was like, we gotta like try and shower curtain this the best we can.
And we tried, and then
Cause yeah, you never do. That's why I've made the exact same mistake. I did like an American Psycho parody in this apartment, and I got blood everywhere. It's like you can see like the parts of my ceiling that have been like fixed because of it. It just gets everywhere, and it gets in the white paint so quick, and you can't get it
no,
out.
Totally. I had to replace the popcorn ceiling there actually. Yeah, it was insane. I had to learn a couple. So the person that's doing the 911 call, that's my sister.
Oh, funny.
Yeah.
Can I get a chai tea, small?
Okay. Anything else?
The bloodshot wound looks great, by the way, from that last shot.
Right. There's just so much blood there. There's so much blood.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it.
How do you like it so far?
What a sad guy.
yeah, what
What
a
a
guy's
sad guy.
going through a
That was
lot.
not mentally healthy of me to do.
No, not at all.
Listen,
I love that close up of her
I know
when
it's
she
just
looks
bad.
up.
Yeah.
I think I actually reversed that shot. She looks down, and then I actually
Oh,
reverse
interesting.
it.
Get your number?
Kind of adds like an extra weird feeling
Yeah.
to it.
Like this whole sequence feels weird, but for a good reason.
And your eye's not really closed purposely. It was just blood got in your
Yeah.
eye. And because that shot was the second day of shooting, so so it was like weird to then like to do that so early, and just like have you like.
But it really
strip-
solidified what the movie was about. I think. Like when you saw that, it was like, oh, the movie's like.
Yeah, I mean, also like for me, it didn't even feel real yet.
But
Yeah, it didn't even feel real at that point though. Like seeing you covered in blood and shot without the other stuff yet, it felt so strange because it felt non-contextual.
Yeah.
And then it
I
was
see
like
what
when
you
we
mean.
actually did the shooting and the afraid and against the wall, it had such a great feeling to it. It was like, oh yeah, this is what this has all been leading to. Like it felt so climactic in that way.
Or all or
Didn't do a credit roll.
no.
Would have made sense for like how like 70s you were trying to make everything feel, but
It would have made sense, you said?
yeah, like a nice like a slow roll. You should have done.
Yeah,
you
I
should,
guess. No,
could've-
but everything.
The last shot is like actually just like 5 minutes, and the text of you bleeding, and it just rolls over you.
Oh, that would have been very 70s.
Yeah, that would have been very 70s. That,
That's
like,
actually the ending of Little Murders. You've seen Little Murders? Like
oh
1970
yeah.
You seen it?
I think I've seen it. Yeah,
I love that. It's one of my favorite 70s. Just so
They
chaotic.
did that. It's one of my favorite. Jaws has it actually. It's one of my favorite parts about Jaws.
Is
Is
that
it's them swimming, like with the credits and whatnot.
I didn't know that.
And it's the boat. It's the boat and like them like in the middle of the ocean swimming, and then it cuts to a shot of the shore, and you watch them get on shore as the credits roll, which I like. It's like an additional ending. You didn't do any post-credit scene though.
No.
Should've done, like,
I should have done like a little like
you going back to life and being
our
okay.
protagonist will be back.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
What was
There's
your? We will see Edison in
Edison, yeah.
Avengers.
His name was actually Edison in the script. No, I don't think people know that. His name was Edison in the script. His friend's name is Danny. The date's name is Jackie.
Yeah.
The old guy's name is Frank, and Venus is Venus.
I always feel weird whenever the character in the film, like their name's never said, and I'm like, should I put their name in?
Exactly.
The
So
credit?
that's why I
like
just
who-
put people's.
It's like who cares? Because it's like I don't. It always feels weird to me.
Yeah.
So I'm always I don't like being like, Alan, this actor. It's like just say it's this actor's in it. People can figure. We have IMDb.
Exactly.
Is this on IMDb?
Yeah, we're on IMDb.
That's
The
fun.
trailer's up there and everything.
Oh, grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
So
should
go give us
do a
rating.
commentary for the trailer next.
Yeah.
You like and then this
50 seconds of commentary.
Is the trailer only that? Is it only 50 seconds?
No, it's a little long.
I was gonna say it felt longer when I was making
Yeah, it's a
it.
little longer. It's like a minute. Isn't it a minute? I think it's a minute 30.
I have no. I just remember making the music for it.
It's good. Great music.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was weird.
So yeah, that's the DVD commentary, guys. Without the DVD.
Would you ever get this on DVD? Would you?
Actually, yeah, I was thinking of putting
it
it
on
on a
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray. Yeah. I have a Blu-ray like burner.
I have made films and been like this song and like also heard a song and been like this song should be the song for the DVD menu, which I feel like shows my age. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
like
definitely.
thinking of that and be like that doesn't exist.
No, I love that. I mean,
anymore.
did I show you that I made the American Zealot? That's on DVD.
Oh yeah, I
Actually,
knew that was on
yeah.
DVD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a menu?
Yeah, there's a menu.
It's so fun with like extras.
There's some
and-
extras. There's some music videos I did before that are in there.
That's so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, you should do
There's-
Love Me Please.
I think there's a couple of behind the scenes photos too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You should do a DVD for this and then like put it in like porn
Porn
stores.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe it'll help a guy out. I don't know. Who knows?
You could also like rock someone's world.
I
You
could, I could sink them into a deeper depression.
Yeah. You're just causing people a lot.
I thought I was
issues, like-
helping people with this movie, but no, I'm just making them more depressed.
Yeah.
Make them hate themselves.
He's giving
more.
people existential crises.
Oh my god. Hey, that's kind of honestly what I aim to do.
Yeah, really. Is there anything else we should say
No.
before it wraps out?
Go watch more of my stuff. Become a fan. Subscribe. And go follow Travis.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell for notifications. And follow Travis for all his stuff.
Yeah, one day I might have
His
something
movie's
out.
coming out soon.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
The context will be fun if like we're all in jail. Like in 20 years, people will be like, he's in jail now.
He's in jail now. This is their confession, actually. Like something we said there. No, we're good.
Yeah, we're all good.
That's a weird note to finish on. That we're gonna go to jail. Oh no, I feel like it should be
not-
lighter now. I should do a soy boy face at the end or something.
Yeah, do a soy boy. Yeah, do a soy boy face.
Just if you guys don't know what that is, you're missing out.
It's the movie.
Watch.
I should know at the beginning. It's the movie.
Go watch good movies, guys. All right, this is it, and boom.